Okay. Man, it's one of those days, I think. Sorry to say. Okay, we'll start this one more time. How's that sound? Okay, guys. Okay, you guys, we're coming back on. Right back. Here we go. Let me get these guys back on. Okay. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There we go. Okay, we got two guys coming in. Let me get Mike on before he gets mad. Crazy mad. I don't know. There you go, Mike.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, buddy. One more time. Well, we got live right now as we speak. You know, I just took my medicine at 7:30. So I gotta wait for a couple of minutes to get settled in. Right now I'm a little bit high, but not high. I'm not climbing high. I'm just beginning to take off.
A little bit dizzy.
I'm just taking off. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh hell. Okay. I think we have Mr. Roberto Dunn. Come on.
Roberto Dunn. Okay. Gonna have some fun then.
Yeah. Maybe see what kind of mood he's on. I want to get Bama or
yeah, that should be
Jay.
good.
I sent Mexican Jew. I sent him a link. So if you guys want to know, Mexican Jew's coming on, so you guys could kick him around if you want.
Okay.
Bama and Jay.
Yeah, the last thing I remember from Mexican Jew, he was on the Riff Raff radio, was bassing Bama all the time.
Oh yeah. Well, here's your chance, Bama. Mexican Jews is coming on, I think. He told me to send him a link, so I'm sending you a link also because it's hump day. Today is Wednesday, so this is like the week is almost up. So this is the hump day. There we go.
Well, it's my resting day, so and it's Thursday here where I am. It's 3:20.
Right, so you can take out the schnapps and you can have a few break out the Jägermeister and you can have a couple of nice cold ones.
I got my bottle of water. I got already my dinner, so I'm fine for the moment. And I got my peanuts.
Buddy.
I got my peanuts laying next to me, so I'm fine.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe Mike fell back asleep. I think maybe.
Maybe it's a long distance call.
Oh. Well, if it's long distance call, hit the link. Maybe okay. I'll try my Philip. I'm not sure where Philip is from. He looks like from your country. He's a big, burly looking man.
I don't know.
But Phil Nail, Nall, Nail, Nall. He lives. I think he's in the Philippines right now. I believe. There we go. They.
What's up, man?
Hey, bro.
How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm okay, but I'm just trying to get equaled out. Maybe I'll send Peter a link.
Peter
That would
who?
be nice if he hopped on.
Peter who?
Van Dever.
Oh yeah,
Never talked to him before.
Oh
Yeah.
well, he's another. All of you guys are my buddies, but he is a buddy of mine now.
Okay.
He just don't talk
Yeah.
to me no more. But I don't think he talks to anybody. But
Is he still in the
not
Philippines?
sure.
Is he still in the Philippines, Peter van der Veer?
Well, my guess is I think he is, or I'm not sure where he is.
Okay.
Nobody's sure where he is because nobody ever spoke to him. So
somewhere on the planet, then. Okay.
well, or he could be 6 feet under.
Yeah. So that's going to be hard to call then.
Well, at least one of you guys clairvoyant and you can talk to the dead, then I would really appreciate that too. Because
I'm not that kind of person.
Because you got some skills if you can do that. There we go. Well, hell, Bob is.
Yeah.
Bob would even be fun to say hi to.
Always fun with Bob.
Yeah, Bob. I'll throw him out a link. Maybe he's out and about. Hope he's feeling okay. There we go. Yeah. I hope you all are doing good on this evening. This evening is already fastly going by. There we go. Oh man, it's a little bit. It's pretty hot outside, but once that sun goes down. Plus, I'm downstairs. I'm downstairs, so it is the heat and everything.
How's the
there
heat?
Ain't no heat.
How's the heat? How's the heat in Kentucky? Is it pretty hot?
Oh, here in Kentucky, yeah, southern part, it's extremely hot.
Humid.
Oh, humid.
Oh,
yeah,
very humid, huh?
Oh man, I'm talking about the moment you go outside, you're almost suffocating by how humid it is.
Yeah, all the water.
But we're not around no ocean, but there's a lot of lakes and everything around here. So yeah, it's very humid state, and I guess Tennessee's also pretty humid.
Oh yeah, Tennessee. I've been through there before.
So what do you go? How are you all doing?
Oh, good, man. I'm just actually right here. I'm waiting. So I just bought a heavy bag, a boxing set. So and I bought a Muay Thai bag. So I'm actually kind of waiting for the guy to drop it off here at my house.
Why you? Are you gonna have it at your house?
Yeah. I bought the
better just to train at your house instead of going to the gym.
I mean, I go work out and stuff, but it's not like any martial arts. I mean, I used to kind of train. I used to try to train MMA years ago when I was younger. But no, it's just for exercise. Like if I'm saying I'm not going to the gym that day or whatever, just come out here, do combos and stuff. So I got to get ready for my exhibition match. Remember, Kev? Remember, you're gonna be the Don King, man. You're gonna set it up, man, and I might even give you a little money, man. If
we done that. We done all that talking before when because Bama and
PV, I remember that.
Bama and Peter was gonna do this.
This is no talk though. I mean, I'll put up the cash.
But it never came to a head. But boy, we had.
See, it'll be easy. It'll be easy for me because we'll be in the same city. We'll be in Cebu, so I'm going to Cebu. Yeah. So it'll be right there. It'll be real easy. You can't say, because I live on this island and you live on that island, or no. We'll be in the same city.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta, practice a little bit and train a little bit, get a little bit more healthier. So he was a bouncer. Remember, he was a bad mofo. You know what I mean? He was a bouncer. So I gotta kind of get ready.
Yeah. Maybe he was like Mr. T. Remember, Mr. T was a bodyguard style. I don't know if he used to be a bouncer, Mr. T, but he used to be a bodyguard back then.
I know. Remember, you know who Suge Knight was?
Yeah.
He was a bodyguard before he even. That's how he got his name in the rap game. Was being a bodyguard. He's a big dude. I've seen him in person. He's a dude you do not want to. You don't want to tangle with him. I mean, he's a big dude and very, very intimidating, man. He's a big motherfucker.
I knew this bouncer in Anchorage. He was at a gentleman's club, but he would always throw his weight around to the guys that had too many drinks, and the girls are already liquored up the guys too much, and then he would come by and throw you out and everything, and he didn't have a good rep.
Yeah. I remember, man, I even did that. I remember one time I was employed for like 4 or 5 months. I think I was, this is around, maybe I was 24. And I was like, shit. I was a big dude back then. I was in shape. You know what I mean? I was a strong guy. So I got even a job bouncing at clubs, man. And I just did it, man, just because I liked the girls, man. You would just pick up girls easily being a bouncer at a nice club. Especially the clubs I used to bounce at were very nice, very nice established clubs in LA. And
was it a disco or was it a live bar?
No, these were at like nightclubs, like nice nightclubs where you would pay 40, 50, 40, 50 or $100 to get in. They were nice, suited and booted, not
okay, you had a dress code.
Yeah, not no fucking redneck dive, not nothing like that. But and I used to like that. It was cool for side money, and you pick up a lot of women that way. I mean, at least I did.
You pick up a lot of good tips too.
Hey, and I would even party while I was being a bouncer. Hey, I would have females, they would be buying me drinks all the time. So it was like I was working and partying at the same time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember when I was real young, I was like straight lace, and there's one place that I was working at. It was like a military bar, but we had so many good drinks. How like real good different. Every night there was like a drink special, and so we had all kinds of people coming in, and we had some people in there doing drugs on the tables and stuff. And a couple of tables, I came in, and they were doing drugs on the table, and these people seen me, and they kept on doing it. And I walked out to the table and I wiped everything off the table, kicked everybody off, and I was going. But now today I'm going. What the hell did I do?
Yeah.
I mean. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff. This was back in the mid '80s.
Yeah.
We had a lot of big name bands flying through Anchorage, going through Asia. Flying to Asia, and
they would just stop there, huh?
And they were stopping the Anchorage to refuel. And a lot of the bands would like stop over and maybe have a gig like for 2 nights. And a lot of the girls I knew, they were like limo drivers, and they would pick up the band, and then they would party over at our bar. And one of the bands, I didn't know who they were very well, and they didn't have their passport, they didn't have their IDs with them, and I wouldn't let them in the bar. And then later on that night, she came up to me and told me who they were and stuff. And then the next night, I apologized to them, and I told them they could come back and come in. And you ever heard of the Fix?
The Fix? No.
Yeah, FIXX.
No, what's that?
They're from England. They were pretty big back in the 80s. And that's the name of the band. They sung the song "Reach the Beach," "Red Skies at Night," and they were like a glam band, one of the big hair bands.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had Loverboy, we had Journey. That's when Steve Perry was still there.
How long did you bounce for?
Oh my gosh, it feels like forever, but just until the mid, all the way roughly from. Oh, I think I graduated from high school in '80, and it felt like around 80, 89. And then I went, but I went fishing, commercial fishing, and then I got my job at the mine, and then after that, then at 2000, I went to the Philippines.
Damn.
But time went by pretty fast.
Oh yeah, time does go by.
Boy, Mike never came back, huh? Mike Luna, Kiwi Mike.
Oh, what happened to Kiwi? Where's he at?
I think he just had a long distance phone call.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on.
Do you work out of your house, or do you go? Do you have a part-time, or whenever?
Who?
Do you work?
No, I have a 9 to 5.
Okay.
Then I do stuff online too, and I have real estate I own. I'm a landlord. You know, I own a few homes. I own a home in Texas and in Michigan. Well, I own a duplex in Michigan. So, you know, I have a few streams of income.
You have good houses, or are you a slumlord?
No. I don't have no, I'm not like that. Actually, but my 9 to 5 that I have, I'm about to quit. I'm just about done with it. So it's
that's nice.
Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't want to be there forever. It's just something I don't want to be there doing. It's good pay, you know, it pays good, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't think those other guys are going to pop on. That's why it's always good to have a whole bunch of people. And if you just like fishing, throw a whole bunch of lures out.
Yeah.
and see if you can get a bite.
Why is there a lot of slum landlords where you live at, or what?
Well, like in Anchorage, because Anchorage is an old city.
Yeah.
Well, pretty old, and it's a military city, and you get a you.
Yeah.
Well, like wherever you get like a lot of military bases, you get
Yeah.
like a lot of nightclubs and bars. Well, at least that's how it is. Like in Anchorage, and they're everywhere. The those kind of places.
Yeah.
And man, it's just a whole bunch of places. Nightclubs.
How many bars do you own, Kevin? There?
What's that?
Oh, Roberto's there.
I think that one's Roberto. Hey, Roberto, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm driving home, but I might cut out here and there because I'm on a freeway. But anyway.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello?
Hey.
I hear you.
Yeah, I had a good day today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, very fast day, but had a pretty decent day.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I just figured I'll come on and try this stuff out. But on this computer, on my old computer, the one I got when I was in Guam, I don't know, it just slowly, it just old maybe. BK was just telling me that he just got a new computer.
Well, it's 2 years. 2 years
Hey,
ago.
you should have put Bob on, man. Where's Bob at?
Well, I sent him a link, but he never answered.
Maybe it's in his afternoon nap.
I also sent Peter out a link. I get people. I sent Bama a link. Let me see what he says. No, don't want the drama. Oh, that. Oops. Okay. Don't want the drama.
Who said that?
I am ignoring them.
You sent Bama a link?
Fucking idiot. He called you guys. He called you guys idiots. You know, a lot of you guys are idiots, Roberto. I just wanted to pass that on to you. I would never call you guys idiot, but because I think highly of you. No, I mean not just you, but I'm talking about like Dave, Popeye, who else? Oh, Aloe. But you're not an idiot because you're my friend.
You sent Bummer to come out.
Well, yeah, I sent him a link, but he says he doesn't want to come out. Come on.
We could talk.
I don't know. He called you all an idiot. Not me, of course, but you guys.
Oh, he's a Debbie Downer. That sucks.
But you know, I kind of have to agree with him though, because you guys don't never have any food, and you guys never have no pretty girls, you know, like that I can look at and stuff.
Oh, you mean on their channels? You mean?
Any channel. I mean, you know, you can turn on your camera, and I could look and give me a little bit of eye candy, and at least on Bama's show and Jay's show, they get a little bit of honey and cocoa pebbles and stuff.
I don't know. There's a style to do things, man. The way Bama's kind of doing, it's kind of like trailer trashy, isn't it? Like bringing girls into a little shoebox to I don't know what I'm gonna get to Cebu, and I'm gonna have a different style to everything. So I mean, you guys will see stuff like that too.
Don't talk. You gotta man up and show it.
Oh yeah, I will. But I'm not in Cebu right now. But I'll be down there in January. I'll be down there in January for sure. So.
Okay. Well.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, you could even have a couple of cutouts, and you know, put a couple on the. Do what I even did. Have a shower curtain like I got, and put a couple of pasties on the wall.
Yeah. Well, I already told Ren, man. You know, Ren has his boat and everything, man. I'm gonna invite a bunch of girls on there. Maybe have a little twerking contest or something while we're on the boat going to another island.
Yeah, I know. No, I don't know, but somebody won't they won't allow that. I don't think.
What do you mean they won't allow that?
Is it YouTube or
why not if they're in bathing suits and everything? Why? I mean, if they're in a 3-piece, why is that? I don't know,
but somebody was explaining to us that they're not allowed to. That's why I told them to put like a skirt around the boat where nobody can take pictures.
I don't see that. I mean, if they're in a 3-piece, I mean, I don't. If it's just like a bunch of people like on a boat partying or whatever, I don't.
I wonder if they get a 3-piece my size. You know, when I first went to the Philippines, we got on one of those like one of the boats like Sentai 7 has. But they had like one of those ramps, and when I had to try to walk up the ramp, I kept on making the ramp bow, okay, and it didn't work, and so I had to wade in the water and get on the side of the boat and get on the side, and to get in the boat. I couldn't just walk up the ramp. But towards the end of my tour, that wouldn't be no problem. But at the beginning, and I couldn't do it.
How far is Iloilo from Manila?
Oh God! Well, it's a 40-minute flight, 45-minute flight, because Iloilo's right next door to Bacolod, and Bacolod is right next door to Cebu.
Because I remember people were saying that it's cheap supposedly to fly within like at the Philippines. Like say if I was in Cebu to fly to like Manila, it'd be cheap. I remember I was looking at a flight and it was like for a one-way to Boracay, and I think it was Boracay. I don't know, but
that's where Iloilo is.
It was in a cost like
Boracay is next to Iloilo.
But it would have cost me like $200 for one way. Doesn't seem that cheap. You know.
Well, yeah, because Boracay has the small airport.
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah. So I would probably have to, if I wanted to do it cheaper, I'd have to fly into Manila.
Well, yeah, but you could fly into Iloilo and then take the bus.
How far is Iloilo from Boracay?
Oh, well, maybe maybe 6 hours by bus
Fuck.
because it's on the other side of the island.
And it's not a nice.
Iloilo is a big island.
I'm pretty sure that bus ride is pretty rough too, huh?
Oh no, not really. It's a pretty decent ride. There's around 6 stops, 6 to 7 stops that they do for bathroom breaks and pit stops.
Can you take a boat? You could take the boat, right, from Iloilo to Boracay?
Yeah, but still, it will even be longer if you take a boat
Oh, it would be. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
compared to.
What's cheaper?
If you just fly from.
No,
Like I said, you
no,
can fly in from Manila to Iloilo, then take the bus.
Okay.
But they also have those private shuttle bus that could be pretty cheaper too, compared to flying.
Yeah. Yeah, because I got to start planning out. Where I'm gonna I'm gonna be based out of Cebu, but I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be traveling around for a little bit. So I'll be there for 4 months. So.
But over at Cebu and Iloilo, that's around 15-minute flight. Maybe half an hour, 15 minutes up, 15 minutes down.
Yeah.
I think Roberto's been to. Roberto, you been to Boracay? He could be in a blind spot right now. But yeah,
have you been there?
It's okay there. Boracay.
You've been there, huh?
Well, yeah, because I lived there for 13 years, but I've been to Boracay once because if you go there once, it's like, because we got resorts all over Iloilo, and they're all pretty much the same. People say about white sand beaches. Well, we all got white sand beaches. Especially on Iloilo.
Oh,
they're all the same.
There's nice beaches in Iloilo, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Iloilo's not one of those. A lot of people when they go to the Philippines, they don't talk about going to Iloilo. Right?
Well,
it's kind of like under the radar type of place.
Well, not really, because they talk about it, but they don't know. They really when they go to Boracay, that's where they're going. They're talking about
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess Boracay gobbles up pretty much everything else. Somebody's talking about, but Palawan is the next Boracay.
Or you mean Bohol is? I've been to Bohol. I like Bohol.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've been to Bohol. I liked it. The internet where I was at sucked.
Oh yeah?
But
Johnny right here is saying that Palawan can't get going into. Well, see, but Palawan is pretty nice, but they say around maybe next 10 years from now, Palawan will be like the next Boracay. But I don't know when Boracay is going to be open again, or is it?
Oh, it's going to be open by the time I'm down there in January. It's supposed to be ready by November or December, I heard. So it'll be ready by the time I'm out there. For sure.
Well,
yeah,
you'll just have a secondary place just in case.
Oh yeah. But I even heard that about Bohol, that everybody's saying that's like the next Boracay. Bohol's cool.
Nice.
It's a nice place, No. I could see you probably making money. I mean, even years down the road, maybe open like a little bar, like on the beach or something. Probably you can make some all right money, you know. But
Well, I mean, if you can, if you have that kind of drive, that'd be
yeah,
kind of nice.
yeah, yep,
If you have like a food background.
yeah. I have a buddy. He's even thinking about doing that out there because he owns. He's been a bartender forever, but he owns a bartending school. You know, he owns a bartending school out here in actually in the Long Beach area. But yeah, he was even talking about that.
I don't know if Bama been to Iloilo. It's not that far away from Cebu. It's a nice place. It's a college. It's a university place. Iloilo. There's a lot of big major schools there.
Come on, man. What did he say? Can Buma afford to even go travel to He can't go. Man, I mean, come on. He has to ask people for load. So you honestly think he has money to go to Boracay or Palawan or shit? Even Cebu City probably has trouble going down. Huh? So I mean, hey.
No, be nice. he everybody has their good days and bad days.
Yeah, everybody does. Hey, you're right about that. But you gotta call it. You gotta call him how he sees him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, Boyle. Boyle's right. He's a good dude right there. That Boyle.
Chicken Choker, how you doing, man? I seen you last night over on Edge on Joseph's channel last night.
Who's Joseph?
My friend Joseph.
Who's Joseph?
He has that motorcycle show over in Manila.
Huh.
My
Isn't
metro
he in state right now?
Yeah, he's over in Kentucky, just up the street from me. But he's over in Lilyville. He's up there working.
Where is he working?
He's a med tech.
Oh, okay.
Technical technician.
Yeah,
I like Joseph.
Yeah,
I've never heard of him. I've never seen his show.
there's
a lot of shows.
I'll send you a link.
I've been kind of scrolling around on like a lot of other weird YouTube like Philippine channels. I don't know.
Hey, there's a lot of good channels out there. You know, you just gotta poke around and there's a couple of American Filipino guys upstate New York and over in New Jersey. There's a couple of foodie channels that I'm going looking at and stuff, and they're coming on my channels and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of cool people out there, and I mean you don't have to just focus only on like
this
one certain group of people.
This genre right here, this is like the real Philippines YouTube. Like this is like the real shit. I thought though. This YouTube
I hope
community.
Not. God, I hope not. Boy, I hope not. Well, Jimmy's pretty real. I like Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy's the realest guy out there, man. He's a good guy right there, Jimmy Derry. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has their good days and bad days again.
I like Johnny Karate's a cool guy too. Yeah. And NCX NYC.
There's.
I think NCX NYC is a MGTOW guy. Aren't you a MGTOW guy? NCX NYC.
Oh, this person just now
Just
stopped
kidding,
coming
bro. Just kidding.
on the show. I just hope he's no drag queen or nothing. But everybody's my friend. I try to give everybody, somewhat of a little bit of a berth.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna shoot down the guy just because they had a funny name on their channel,
Oh no. Nope.
Just don't thrash my channel too much.
Who?
No, people. People
people.
that come on my show. Just don't thrash other people, and try to. It's okay to mess with other people, but don't dog them too much.
Oh yeah, I get.
Because you don't want Roberto to go postal on you, because he got a big arsenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Mexican Jew.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to fight anyone until you talk to the godfather of the brown American expats.
Who's that guy? I heard of that guy, but
I'm the only one who can authorize you to fight another family.
It's not a real fight. It's just an exhibition.
Exhibition. Right. Yeah. I had to tell that brown expat about that kind of rules too.
That kind of rules. Yeah, I'll even put up some money. I'll make it like a good charity event. Whatever.
Oh yeah, we talked all about that with Peter and Bama.
Mm-hmm. I'd put up the money. I'd put up the money for it.
He's too much of a pussy to come after you, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that? A kitty cat? A kitty cat? See, what's wrong with you guys? Huh?
He's too much of a pussy cat to come after you, man.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
But you never know. Bama could come out and just all buff and just beat the living out of both of you.
Bama is disabled. He makes $400 a month, so he's not 100% disabled. He's at least maybe 10% disabled.
Well, no, if he's on SSD, holy shit, he must be like.
No. After talking to those other, hearing that conversation with the other guys on his panel earlier, those guys really have disability. I mean, your whole gut
reamed out,
taken out. Yeah.
That's a real disability.
You notice that Bama didn't say anything in the background when they were talking about, if he can work or, what's his ability to, is he 100% disabled or is he 20% disabled? No, Bama is, I had, at my work, I have 3 handicapped people working. One's in a wheelchair, one can barely walk. He walks with the
white
crutches.
Canadian expat, never heard of that guy.
And they're working, and they have 100% disability. 100%. So Bama even admits in the past, when we talked to him in the beginning, that he just don't want to work. He's too lazy.
Hold on real quick.
Ahead.
I'll be right back. Hold that thought.
But just try to make a point. There's people out there that with real disability.
Well, Roberto,
yes, sir.
am also 100% disabled. So
who?
I'm BK from Belgium. So
I know you are.
Yeah, okay. I'm also 100% disabled, and I work a full-time night job in a hotel as a receptionist.
There you go.
Why I am disabled? Because I was doing heavy work before. I was a building constructor, and I'm only disabled on that work. I wasn't disabled on doing other jobs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like the way I know about it, like he's supposedly been, how long has he been hurt for? Apparently he's been out of work since what, his 30s, right?
I don't know the timeline as far as
but I think he said 8
out.
years or something. I mean, he's what, 44 or whatever.
I think he only worked like 10 years total in his whole life.
Anyway, he's so young. If he would have got hurt, there's a thing in the States called vocational rehab. And so say if you have a back injury and you work in a warehouse and say you can't do that work because, hey, I can't do the work because that's the job I had in a warehouse. What they do is they send you to vocational rehab and retrain you so you could do another job.
Or when you're at a job and you're disabled, they will accommodate you. Like, for example, let's say he's in a retail environment. He's walking around, stocking shelves or whatever. Mm-hmm. And if he is hurt or his aching or whatever, his back's going out, then he can sit down for a half an hour or whatever. I mean, a lot of companies will help you out, especially if you're disabled, and they will accommodate you as far as like more frequent breaks. Whatever, or get you a chair, you can, sit down or whatever.
Like Walmart?
Any company, any retail company. Doesn't matter who.
When I was working in North Dakota, and it was in this town called Mandan, this guy had a hook for a hand, dude. He had a hook for a hand, and he was working at Burger King through the drive-thru. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't know. He says he can't work because of his back. I was
going to say he could flip burgers pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can sit down on a high chair and flip burgers. Doesn't have to move anywhere.
I didn't mean to make that sound funny, but
I mean, he just one undesirable person. He's no good here in the States. He's no good in the Philippines.
Basically, and what I think why he's probably on SSD, but I guarantee you it's because it's not all because of his back. It's basically they probably know he's slow. Remember, he rode the short bus, man. He went to that special ed school or whatever. So he's
but
probably
that's not part of his disability, though. That's
no,
not part,
but he's
that's
not
employed.
Dude, he's not employable. Would you hire him? Come on, man. The dude is probably one of these. He's not.
I would hire him.
They have this group, a bunch of retarded kids.
He's not retarded.
They come. Listen to me. They come in the store, and they work. They have a social worker that's escorting them, but they're mentally retarded. But they come in the store and help out, stocking shelves, doing whatever. And then they'll do that for about 4 or 5 hours, and then they leave. And they do that 5 days a week. So being mentally retarded doesn't mean that you can't work either. I mean,
he's not retarded. He's pretty smart.
I know, but we're just saying because that's probably part of his disability too.
Hey, he could have been the bus driver. Bama.
Well, making $400 a month.
I'm sticking up for Bama. He's okay.
Making $400 a month tells you that his disability is a lot less than those guys who're making $2,000, $2,500 a month who has 100% disability. So he just a loser. That's all it is. I mean, he can't compare to those other guys. I mean, it makes him look bad after hearing those guys talk about, how all their freaking guts are all taken out and shit. And I said, "Fuck, that would suck." And here, Bama in the background, shutting up, not saying anything, because he knows that they make his injury look like a freaking a walk in the park. So there's no excuse. I mean, no one's gonna feel sorry for him.
Yeah, it has a nice. I like it. It's kind of shady around here.
Whittier sucks.
Yeah.
Sometimes everybody needs a second chance and somebody to root on your side.
Yeah, but the question is, Kevin, as well. What do you think Bama itself about it? Does he really want to change? Does he really want to get it, make himself better in one way or another?
No, because he admitted to us in the past. We had him on the show. I think it was a couple of shows. Anyways, and he admit he just don't want to work.
Okay.
He has no desire to work at all. No matter if he can sit there and flip burgers, he doesn't want to work.
Okay, but then does he never ask the question himself then how he's going to look into his future when he's going to become 60, 65 then?
Right.
From what he's going to live then?
Yeah.
I was thinking when I was around 40, I was thinking the same. I was also on disability. I was at home then. I was 9 years at home, living from healthcare, 9 years. And then after 9 years, I said, look, I have to think on my future too as well, because I'm not getting younger. So I start back to work again. So I can get a good retirement in life. Start to paying my debts off that I made in life as well.
Well, sometimes you need somebody to believe in you, for you can believe in yourself. No.
Well, I did it all by myself. I didn't got no help from nobody.
Actually, the opposite there, Kevin. You have to believe in yourself before other people can believe in you.
So you figured out what I said.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
What I'm talking about.
Exactly. You have to believe in yourself,
and he doesn't believe in himself. He'd rather stay a freaking loser than do anything constructive in his life.
Yeah, but yeah, in one way, the way Bama lives, okay, you all see him as a loser, as a trailer park boy or something, okay. But in my eyes, that person is still a person. Is he a good person? I can't say he's a saint. I wasn't a saint in my life either. But how many people didn't do something bad toward other people? In one way, I wasn't a good person in my life, but people can change as well. But if you keep starting bashing on that person, how can you change that person then?
That's true.
If you can,
Hey, I got a question for you guys, just to change the subject, because that's what I'm gonna do. I got a bad tooth that in the back of my mouth, and I think it's like an abscess tooth, halfway abscess tooth.
Pull it.
And if I come up with my own, if I come up and pull my tooth out, is it gonna bleed? Like bleed, and do I need to have it sewed up by a dentist, or will it quit bleeding by itself? That's what I want to know. Does anybody know?
Are you taking any type of blood thinner?
No. Besides what my cousins give me, like rat poisoning. Besides that, no.
Okay.
then yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. It'll stop bleeding. You just gotta put pressure on it with some type of gauze or something. So you can
Okay,
pull it
because see,
yourself.
I know. I was told by a dentist if it's still like not right now, but I was told like when I was younger, because I had a tooth pulled, and he says if it keeps on bleeding, um, put a tea bag, and the acid from the tea will help it stop bleeding.
Not putting pressure with the gauze won't make it stop bleeding. Is that what he's saying?
Well, he said I think he was talking about like a secondary.
Oh yeah. If it keeps bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was
I
just
pulled the teeth
curious
too myself.
because you got the molar. That's a big tooth from behind, and because the molar when they pull that out, that leaves a big hole, and I was just kind of curious, because I don't want it to look like a damn gusher come.
Well, they have these clinics out there, dental clinics that you pay by the visit. You know, I'm sure it wasn't cost much for them to pull the teeth. Maybe $100.
Yeah, I know, but right now I'm in between. I'm in between checks, so I was just thinking
Do it yourself.
get a pair of needle nose pliers and
No,
pulling it out
you might
myself.
make it worse, man. You might make it worse, buddy. I wouldn't do it. I would recommend it.
I was gonna do it live right here. Just grab the tooth and pull it out.
Yeah, like in that movie, the Seven Monkeys, when Bruce Willis pulled his teeth out on camera.
Seven monkeys. I don't know, but I'm just gonna be one monkey and me do it. But I was thinking about remember that movie Hangover.
I don't know, but I can imagine you did have a lot of hangovers in life.
Well, I had a lot of hangovers, but boy, that I mean, but yeah, I was thinking about doing that.
Yeah,
But I think YouTube might be angry if I do that because they might be saying that I'm doing something unsafe. So I would have to do something underneath my um
yeah, the 12 monkeys, exactly.
where it says my description. I would have to say that this is like a learning project, and I'm pulling out my tooth as a learning project, but I won't get in trouble and I won't get flagged.
Well, you can try.
I guess if I take a couple of pain medicine, maybe that will help.
But, but I think after you pull your teeth, I think you're going to see a lot of flags around you.
But because I remember when I got my head when I got that bolo in my head and when I pulled it out that blood started spraying out. So what I'm thinking is if I pull out that tooth, if I open up my mouth, that blood might like oh God, what did I do? So I'm kind of having a little bit of second thoughts about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can say one thing. I don't have toothache anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least I replaced it, so I had to do something with it.
Yeah, YouTube has no sense of humor. Really? But I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube because I'm doing something that's not very good. So they might get angry. They might get angry about if I'm doing something that could cause bodily harm to myself or somebody else that might want to try it. So I got to be careful about what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Fives, Ali George from the account Fives. He wants to do a live stream with some gun shooting, but yeah.
Well,
Live
I
stream
done
on
that
YouTube.
already. I think it was last summer. We had we had a party. We had a party out in the woods,
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of friends of mine. We had guns and we were firing guns and stuff, and that's what I brought my that one fancy gun, the AR, and
Your
the
pain
owner of
gun.
the property said I couldn't fire that gun because it was a high velocity gun, and I only could fire a shotgun
Yeah.
because of the AR could go too
Yo,
far.
yo.
You.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I just put in my new bag, my new heavy bag.
Do you need help to carry it?
Nah, it wasn't. It was a 150-pound bag, so it wasn't too difficult.
Well, it's a little bit heavy.
Nah, like a 250-pound bag would have been difficult, but not 150 pound.
Well, yeah, you could just drag it,
Yeah,
drop it a couple of times, and make it look like it's broken in.
yeah. So what you guys been talking about?
I was talking about a tooth that I got. It's giving me a problem, and I was talking about pulling it, and I know YouTube might think that I might be irresponsible, and they could get me. They could flag me if I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I got a new friend of mine today. Her name is Kelly.
Did you ever get dental work? Oh, go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead.
I subscribed to her channel, and she came on my channel just now, and she said hello to me, and I just said hello back to her. So you guys check out her channel. Be nice to her. Don't be an idiot, and just check out her channel and be nice to her back. Some of my viewers are kind of a little bit ruthless, so that's why I got to tell them because sometimes they forget that we don't have too many female viewers come on my show, so I got to tell them to be nice once in a while.
If I'm scared them off, Kevin, if you want female viewers, I will go over them for you.
I'm sorry, what was that, BK?
I said if I scare the woman off for coming on your channel, I will be happy to go over for you.
Well, just don't be like that Yoda guy walking around but naked. So don't do that.
No. I
just remember him doing that on that our
yeah, I still got a little bit of
channel.
dignity.
That was kind of scary looking. I can't believe how that big guy had such a little picker. That was just kind of just
yeah.
But I guess that's what happened when you get old.
Yeah.
Oh hell. But yeah, you guys welcome her. Yeah, this, you guys just check her out. Go to her site.
What's this girl's called? What's her name?
Right there. She got a picture right there. Her name is Kelly.
Oh, Kelly Paulson.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I don't know if she's U.S. But I was flickering channels this afternoon and
You're flickering channels,
flickering going through channels.
Yeah.
Don't irritate me. So
yeah,
you know. Wow.
It's
okay.
So what? So damn, I didn't hear the whole disability spew. I got busy. What happened, Roberto? Can you refresh me?
Well, basically, I was just making a comment about how Bama, with his minor disability, has an opportunity to work
Not
and
minor,
make
it's
better.
a big disability.
And we were saying that he doesn't have any desire to at all. But
basically, he's unemployable, man. I mean, he has no skill set. He has no work ethic. So they probably figured, I mean, let's just throw this guy a few $100. I mean, and that'll be it. You know? I think that's what they probably did. Because usually, though, if it's like something with your back, like say was that, and say you were close to retirement age, and then they would give it to you. Like if you're in your late 50s or 60s, then of course you're unemployable because you're too old. So they're gonna automatically give it to you around that age, but not when you're in your 30s and 40s. You know, you still got it's like 20 years of working. You know, I mean, retirement age is what, 65?
Yeah,
62
or 62. Yeah.
Oh, 65.
So they're looking to change it to 65.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, Belgium is 67.
Holy shit, 67?
But I started when I was 14, so I can go in retirement when I'm 60.
Yeah.
So still got 9 years to go.
And you're not getting any younger.
No.
None of us are.
Yeah.
I had to think a little bit on my future. Yeah, look, I did also 9 years no work because I didn't want to work. But one day you have to ask yourself, how long can you live like that? So on one day, so the next day I will see run out on me. So I had to do something. So I looked for a job that nobody wanted. So I looked for a night job, and I found very quickly one. And I do it now for 6 years in my life.
How old are you, BK?
I'm 51. No.
Oh, you're 51. Okay.
So still got 9 years to go.
Yeah.
Is you and him the same age, Roberto?
Who?
Roberto.
No, I'll be 55 in December.
Well, you're 4 years older, so that's close enough.
Then I'm 1 year older than you are. Then hey, respect your elders, boy. I had to put that in.
Yeah, look, and one way where as he's willing to change, then there is always a way to change. But if he's not willing, who are we to push him? If that's his choice, if he wants to live on the bottom of life, I think that's his choice. But why do I follow Obama? He always sees some very nice condos for very low prices. Even when I'm in the Philippines, I'm not interested in a condo of 500 euros of dollars a month. I can stay in Belgium then on that price.
BK, the thing is, if he doesn't have the desire to do anything in his life, why would other people want to see him just sit around drinking beer and smoking cigarettes? And I mean, us, we have an excuse. Us, we just want to see him fall. And see
I
him
don't want
go
to
down.
I know
I know
I know
really,
that.
That's
What's
really
wrong with
exciting.
you guys?
We're just waiting for him to,
yeah.
fall in his face.
I'm
But
more,
other
I'm,
people
yeah.
actually likes him and want to be his butt buddies, like this
Oh, I
Todd
don't want
guy.
to be his butt buddy. I just like him.
Like this Todd guy,
Yeah,
he's
Don't
helping.
irritate me. I said.
He's supporting Bama. Why is he gay for him or what?
Stop.
You know?
What's wrong with
So-
you guys?
I mean, he loves the guy.
Yeah.
He loves the guy. You know.
Yeah.
He doesn't love the guy.
No,
No,
I just,
sometimes
yeah.
What do they say about?
sometimes I wonder if you guys like.
misery?
Do you guys live underneath like a high power?
Misery loves company. What do they say? So
Stop.
Hey, I don't really see any. I mean, people out there. I mean, I'm a totally nice guy, but if there's anybody that really deserves what he gets, I mean, it's him, man. He's such a disrespectful, vile person, man. I mean, he treats women like shit. I mean, he's fucking a dead, and he treats
just
women
needs
like
to
shit.
Up his game and with women.
He treats his family like shit. He's a deadbeat dad. What more? I mean, you guys support. I mean, I don't understand why. If anybody, I don't have kids, but I know what a fucking deadbeat dad is. I grew up with people. You know what I mean? I had my parents all my life. But hey, I've known people, people I grew up with that had, no fucking dads and shit, and I know how that shit affects them, So, and for him to be like that, man, he's just a fucking. I mean, I don't understand why people, support him.
yeah,
I mean, he has no goals, no drive in his life.
Yeah.
I mean, toothless. I mean,
I used to work in a juvenile detention facility there in Utah, and
yeah. You know what it does, man.
There's a lot of kids that, their parents don't care about them. They just let them just rot in jail.
Mm-hmm. But then when people get robbed and shot and people are a menace to society, it's guys like that who create kids like that, I mean, I remember he said that he had nothing. He has nothing. His friend supposedly told him. Remember because he didn't take that $500 he scammed off people on YouTube and lied about, and he didn't go take his plane ticket back. And he said, "Oh well, the reason why is because my friend said, there's nothing for me back at home." What do you mean there's nothing for you back at home? You got kids, fool.
Yeah.
How can you say you have nothing back at home? You got kids. So, I mean, that just shows the character of the guy. No, I don't support that shit, That shit's up.
Well, he contradicted himself all the time.
Oh, yeah, man.
He loves his kids, but yet don't want to go home and see them. Is that an oxymoron or what?
Yeah, he's the loot, man. Some of these guys, man, I'm telling you, they live in fantasy land, man. And he lives in fantasy land, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we're not perfect.
Oh, what happened to Mikey 550?
I'm not perfect.
Best believe I'm not perfect.
I don't know. I haven't heard from him for quite a while.
I'm not perfect at all, man.
Yeah.
But what one thing I can say is I've always supported myself. I've never fucking mooched off others. Everything I have gotten I've earned it. So, but I'm nowhere near perfect. Shit. I mean, I've had trouble with the law before, but I mean, so I'm not perfect at all.
Yeah.
You went
Well, it's people like that. It's different because it's what you do after you're down. Let's say you go to prison, but you get out, you make yourself better and contribute to the society. Then that makes you a decent person.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I've known guys who've been to prison, fucking multimillionaires. So I mean, it's just your learning experiences, how you deal with situations, and But he's never been to prison. I mean, I've never been to prison either, but he's never been to prison. So I mean, I don't think he's been put to the test like that.
Did it twice, me. So I came out twice with nothing. Started twice with none again.
Yeah. Hey, Graham.
Hey,
I'm not sure what happened to Mikey 550.
One
moment I was talking to him on Facebook, and he was one of my big subscribers to my Patreon account, and then he quit talking to me, and then next moment he just went like gonzo. Because he lives in Bacolod, and he just came like he did a Houdini trick, and now nobody knows where he is.
Who, that
Nobody
Mikey
heard from him?
That Mikey 550?
Yeah.
Isn't he the one that had those cool songs about Bama?
Yeah.
But see, like because him and I were pretty. I have his personal phone number and his kid's phone number and stuff, but I don't want to like shake the bushes. But his girlfriend, she wasn't very happy with him being in YouTube and Facebook and everything, and.
He could put a good album together, man. Honestly, man, because I know this girl, and she has a great Toothless song that she was singing the other day. And she could get with Mikey 550, and man, they could put a whole album together, man. That'd be cool.
But yeah, we were just talking about what happened to him, and he just came up with gone. But yeah, I liked him. He was a real good guy. He came down to my house here, and well, not my house, but my aunt's house, and we had a real good day and everything together. He took a package up to my kids over in Iloilo. He hand delivered it to my family and stuff. And he didn't have to do none of that stuff. And he's a stand-up kind of person. So if he found happily ever after doing something off of Facebook, more power to you. I guess there is life after YouTube and after Facebook.
There was life before as well.
Yeah. Well, Roberto tried, but he couldn't get away. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, there's life after YouTube.
Well, it's not it's kind of hard to get out of the grasp of YouTube.
Well, I don't have TV, so I have to do something.
Yeah. You don't want to be a sniper, so
no, that I don't want to become as well.
Oh hell!
No, it's good for entertainment. I can watch whatever I want, whatever pops up. It's very easy. I also that thing from Amazon Prime TV.
Yeah. Oh so,
yeah. I gave up Netflix.
You gave up Netflix?
Yes, because I hear the Obamas want to do shows on it, so I don't want to pay for that.
Oh.
not my interest whatsoever. So yeah, but Prime got also very good movies and TV shows.
Cool. Well, you guys, I'm gonna pull out. That sounded kind of bad.
You pull the trigger out.
That's not what she said.
Hey,
you're gonna get out of here?
Yeah.
His bet Mike doesn't want to come on, so he's
don't hate the player, okay?
So no, he's gonna sit and cry in the corner.
Hey, all of you high rollers.
We need a
all
new vlogger.
Kiss my hairy white.
Let us on there and for 5-6 hours, just talk.
I used to do that.
Yeah. You used to do what?
Oh, 5-6 hours. Be on
Hangouts.
Do that.
Holy
have a show for like 4 hours, 5 hours. Kind of have a marathon show.
How was your back feeling after that?
Oh hell, my feels like my ass had grew roots.
Holy shit!
on my chair.
So how does someone with a broken back must feel doing those type of live streams?
Really?
Oh man, I don't know, but I'm sure it doesn't feel good.
I got my secret, Mexican Jew. I lay down in bed now.
Oh boy,
I have to do it.
Yeah.
I remember I would tell these guys I want to get off, and they said, "Oh, Kevin, just go take a nap, and we'll just keep on going."
Yeah. What's the longest live stream you had?
Oh, I think it was like 5 hours.
Oh, you're not gonna try to do the whole what's that? What was that one that Bama was trying to do? That whole
oh hell no,
6 days or some cracked out.
What, 1 week?
7 days or 8 days, I think.
Oh man!
But see, YouTube won't let you continuously stay on. You had to get off every 8 hours.
Oh, they won't let you do that?
Not no more.
Oh. Why not? Is there like a reason behind why they did that?
Yeah, because back a long time ago, people used to do like playing marathon games on the computer, over in Korea and Japan and all these other places, and they would like starve themselves and everything, and they got health issues, and some of them died.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Those gamers. I think I heard one time. I don't know if it was true or not. That they were gaming so much they forgot about their kids, and their kids starved to death, or their babies starved to death.
Exactly.
I was like, holy shit! I was like, they're really into that shit, man.
I know. They have rehabs for that in these countries.
They got rehabs for it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I seen some programs on it from extreme gamers in Japan and China and all.
Oh yeah, over there that's bad.
They have to put them in rehab there.
Holy shit!
And then kids used to steal from their parents, and then going to the video, or skipping school and going to the video arcades or the internet cafe.
I did that too in the 70s.
Yeah, they're really addicted. They're addicted to that, man. In Japan, when I was there in Japan, yeah, they're addicted to gaming, man. All the arcades were always packed. I mean, they're really big.
Yeah,
man.
Well, I remember back in the 80s when the video arcades came out.
Yeah,
and boy,
I did the same thing. I stole from my parents, and then I went to the arcade. I did exactly the same thing.
No, you know what? I used to steal pot when I was younger. I used to steal my dad's marijuana.
Ooh.
And then I would go sell it at school when I was in high school.
Yeah, he was in high school.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I was a little troublemaker.
Well, I read also a story here in Belgium from that stealing from parents. I read a story. A kid, a 12-year-old kid, he stole about more than $3,000 in 1 month time to play in the arcades.
Wow.
and one
You know,
more
yeah,
time.
you could get in pretty. You
Yeah,
could get in a lot of
that was
lot of
if
problems.
if I stole about $3-4, so I can go to the arcade. I was already happy, so I could play a couple of games.
Yeah.
And then the Atari, and then the Atari came out. And
when did that come out? That came out what?
In the late 70s, I
Like
think. I think
79.
somewhere
I think it was 79.
78, 79 somewhere.
Yeah, 78.
That time period. But yeah, before you got also that game Pong, you know, that box with the stripes or with the lines.
Yeah.
That was before the Atari games, but then the Atari games came out, and I was not allowed to have one. So I always went to friends that to play on their Atari.
Yeah, I still got some of my old gaming systems. Still got my old Nintendo. I still got my old Genesis. Man, I just have a PS4. I just started playing video. I still don't even play. I bought a PS4. I don't even really use it. I'm not really much into gaming, man.
I quit that PS2. It's still laying there. That was with that Jack and Dexter games and the Ratchet and Clank games.
Well, you could always donate it to Bama.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah.
A brand new PS4.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Roberto.
Yeah.
Hey,
PK,
what's the Belgium exchange rate to the peso?
For €1, you got about 62 pesos.
Damn.
Somewhere between 60-62 pesos in that range.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, very good.
Did you guys ever think it? Because I know the Philippines. I know basically from what I heard how it works. Since the Philippines is building a lot right now, so that means their dollar is more deflated, and that means the foreign currency goes up. But once they slow down construction, do you guys ever think that our dollar to the peso is going to go down to maybe 40, 45 pesos?
That's possible. Because the time I went a year and a half ago, it was about 53, 54 pesos a euro, I thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's possible. It's about the inflation of the country as well, eh?
Damn. Yeah.
But what I also hear from all the Asian countries, the Philippines was the fastest growing country in 2017.
Oh, I believe it. They're building all over the damn place, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear someone on a vlog. On a vlog about Manila. What the 30th plans was about what he wants to do in Manila about the traffic.
Yeah.
So they're working on that, and so long they are building and renew and building, they still gonna be. They are. I think for the next decade they are still good in the Philippines there.
Yeah, man, Manila, man, doesn't really. I don't know. I mean, me being from Southern California and being around LA a lot. I mean, it's just a bigger, a little dirtier version of LA.
Yeah, for me, Manila. Yeah, I'm from Belgium. Only 11 million people living here in Belgium. So Manila, how many? 17, 18 million people? No way, no, thank you.
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Give me the countryside in the Philippines. I'm going.
Well, is it the biggest city in Southeast Asia?
I think so. No, I think
Bangkok. No,
Tokyo.
I think Shanghai or
Bangkok
China
is bigger,
has 20 million.
Yeah. I think Bangkok has over 20 million people in it.
But I thought but Tokyo is the biggest city in the world, I think, right?
No, I thought Mexico City was.
Well, Mexico City or Tokyo, it's one of those two.
Yeah. But I thought Hong Kong was more congested.
I mean, I've been to Tokyo. I've been to
7
Tokyo,
million, but it's more congested.
You know what? I googled it.
Tokyo's cool. I mean, I've been to Tokyo. And Tokyo's so clean, man. For a huge city, it's pretty clean, man. You know, they take care of it.
Yeah, the first one is Tokyo. Exactly, that's the biggest city. Then second one is Delhi from India. Third one is Shanghai, and the fourth is Beijing of China.
What was the first one?
Tokyo.
Oh, Tokyo. Yeah, Mexico City's pretty big, man, but it's pretty. Well, sure, they got nice areas, but it's pretty poor there too.
Another site saying that number one is Seoul with 10,231,000 people.
Look, I got everything now.
Two is Palo. Yeah, well, I Googled it too, but my numbers are different than yours.
I see here Tokyo, Japan, 38.2 million people.
Yeah, Tokyo's
how much?
Big.
38.2 million. I am on the worldatlas.com.
Yeah, and this one says world's largest cities ranked 1 to 100. Oh, maybe that's.
Hey! So what? You're not feeding nobody. Hey, yeah, I'm still trying to get out of here. Quit trying to milk it.
Yeah, but I'm only looking on the largest city in Asia by population.
I'm a little bit slow, but not that slow.
Well, I guess there's different categories.
Is it bedtime, Kev, or what?
Hey, I got a life, you know. I mean, you know.
Oh, I got no life, man. I'm just gonna rot and dwell on this YouTube shit for a while. So I want to.
Well, so hey, that's you. So what? This is my fourth show today.
BK,
talk about no life.
The one I'm looking at.
I gotta talk to my kids pretty soon.
Another one I'm looking at is the largest city in the world.
Hey,
I know
you're hungry.
Okay.
Well, and it has China. Or Shanghai.
Stand English,
24 million. Or Metro 34 million. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Then Beijing, then some a place in Pakistan, then Turkey, then a city in Bangladesh.
Yeah, Beijing would be cool to go to, man. I wouldn't mind going to Beijing.
Is Manila's number 8?
Thanks for
Manila's
bringing
8.
us up on the census on the whole world.
With 22,710,000. So Manila's 8 in the world.
It's even more than 17 million.
Hey BK, so what? Let's go. Hey, go count sheep. Go don't you own land? Like you gotta go fix a dike or something.
Fix a dike.
All right, Big Kev, I'm about to get off, bro.
All right, man. Me too. Take care, buddy.
See you guys. Nice talking to you guys.
Okay,
Later.
Bye all.
Okay.
Later.
Bye.
All right, you guys. Thanks for coming on. As always, I appreciate you guys' time and your patience. You guys have a good night. Have a good day. Tomorrow's Thursday. Have a good day. Have a good whatever. Just be good. Be happy. Hey, Bama, don't listen to these guys. They're all jealous. They all haters. Okay, they hate you because they ain't you. Okay, I like you. You're my friend. These pricks. I don't even like none of them. I like BK. He's all right though. Chicken choker. He's jealous too. Damn it. All right, you guys. That's my 2 cents worth. You all be safe. Hey, don't forget, this is all just. Oh, now you come on, brother. All right, you guys. Hey, you all be good. Don't forget, this is all entertainment. You know, if you get entertained, you know, this isn't real. You know, just have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning. God power to you. Be safe. Don't let these idiots put you down. If they do, let me know and I'll block them. See, I got a sense of humor. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Bye, you guys.